actions that were taken by previous governments were not fights.
No, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has put up a good fight.
Wow. Okay.
The past 8 years, what we saw under Nanado wasn't a fight. In fact, it was a policy that they decided to take all the resources of this land for only a few of them. I can give you this to back what I'm saying. When Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo won power in 2017, 2016, 2015, 2014, even under Professor Mills, there was a fight. I live in Nshiasu here. There's so much Chinese that came in, and under Professor Mills, many of them who were into this illegal mining were deported. Many of them were deported. Those who know the story, they know. You can even Google and find it. And then His Excellency John Dramani Mahama continued. I remember there was a company called, it had some Chinese name. That also belonged to Chemaun to me. Something mining. Hansong mining. Yes. That also belonged to Chemaun to me. That excavators and some of their machines were bent under His Excellency. What did you say, please? It's public knowledge. I will not say what I don't know. We've been in this business for long. And then, during the era of Nanado Dankwa, we saw the media then coming out, say no to Galamsey, ban illegal mining and all that.
But evangelists, I mean, when the MPP assumed office in 2017, we could clearly see that, yes, the fight was intense. Just that probably maybe the action and how it started brought the whole program into a failure.
What you may term fight under Nanado was a scam. There was no fight. In fact, when the media started their campaign, quickly they jumped on it and decided to run with it. So they set up Operation Galamstop and all those with the military and all that. They give them a huge budget to buy drones and all that. It was a whole scam. Then Anas came out with an expose that we saw some regional chairman. The whole thing, it's on YouTube. Anas Galamsey expose. That was where we had party here to wait. The party needs money, and they were sharing concessions. Anas went undercover, and many of them is there. Some of them I used to be in the gym with them. Young boys, they were all caught. MPP boys. Now, if that is not enough, Professor Frimpong Boateng also did his work because he was in charge of environment as a minister. And then brought a report in 2021, gave it to the former chief of staff, Honorable Frema Opare. According to Professor Frimpong Boateng, he finished the report and handed over to the woman in 2021. 2023, Prof came out and said he did not see anything being done. So he brought the reporter. It's also in the public. And we know, according to him, he said from the Flagstaff House to the polling station, it was the MPP executives who were involved in this. Some of them sued him. Those whose names were sued him. What was done? And then, Erastus Asaredonko. I salute my brother. I've worked with him. He was a former news editor when I was with Capital Radio, Kojumafu and all. We were all there. Way back. Look at the job this gentleman has done. Now he is receiving awards all over global for his fight. He has been threatened. He has been kidnapped before under the MPP regime. Kennedy Akompre threatened him with all this. When the NDC came into office, you can see the consistency on the part of Erastus. What the NDC done? We are fighting it. You could see now that there is a fight. Where we have gone wrong, Erastus has been clear and hard on us. Where we have done well, he has commended. Not too long ago, there was this area in the western region, a whole forest, about a population of 10,000. In the middle of the forest, what were they doing? You may think it was a village. No, they were all galamseyers, illegal miners. They are selling drugs, we have wiped out that village. All their structures have been, many have been picked up. We have set up this blue water guards. Some are making fun of it and all.
With the blue water guards.
Yes.
We've had the military visits.
Yes, with guns and all that. They could not and all that. What would these young boys do? Boys and girls. This is it. The intention of the blue water guards formation is not that we will give them guns and bombs to go and be bombing and be fighting. No, theirs is more like whistle blowing. These are young men in that area, mining areas, who have been trained that when you see something wrong with regards to our river bodies and all that, just call those agencies responsible for the fight. That is their duty. So people ridiculing them. I've been, per the nature of my work, I've been to mining areas. And when you are driving through the town, you see small boys and girls. When they see any sign of a stranger in the village, they run quickly and make calls. Same, when they see these military people and coming into the town, it is those small boys and girls you meet, they will call the miners. By the time you get into the area, they are gone. They are whistleblowers, but not for genuine reason. Do you understand? So
they will be giving feedback as to
feedback. They have been told, don't go and fight anybody. You just call the law enforcement agency. That is their duty. So AKONTA Mining, to wait, let me land on this. Today, we see that the license of AKONTA Mining Company Limited, they had license to mine. But you see, having a license doesn't mean you have a license to do illegalities. Under the MPP, Erastus Asaridonko came out with this same AKONTA Mining that they have entered a reserve in Samraboy, Western Region. President Akufo-Addo came publicly and said, when he was asked by Ken Ashigbe, in Koforidia about AKONTA Mining entering Samraboy, President then said, as he was speaking, AKONTA Mining was not in the forest. It was tricky. That statement was very tricky and technical. As the president was speaking, yes, AKONTA Mining had left the forest, but the president could not tell us that AKONTA Mining had illegally entered or not. President Akufo-Addo, that is him. Me, I know him. So today we have a President John Dramani Maham, under whose watch AKONTA Mining, who has a license to do legal mining but has breached, entered into concessions and areas he doesn't have license to. His license has been revoked. Today as we speak, his account has been frozen by the FIC. And I salute the new boss. No, he's also Boafo. He's also Chung Boafo. Yes. I salute him for that courage. At a point, people thought some people, you can't touch them. They are so powerful. Today, we are touching them. We are going after the sponsors. We are going after the financiers.
Let me go to...
When you have a party chairman who will come and sit on TV and be showing gold, when you talk of money, it is solid gold, provoking us, destroying our forest and our river bodies.
Please,
what have I said wrong?
Wrap up.
Okay, so in wrapping up, Chairman Wuntumi, who is the owner of AKONTA Mining, Chairman Wuntumi is the Ashanti Regional Chairman of the MPP. At a point in time, he was untouchable.
You are giving specifics.
Yes.
Giving true descriptions. Okay.
I salute the government. They have putting up a good fight, and we must fight this, because when the last tree dies, the last man dies. Whoever destroys your water they say is life, destroys your life. Let me land on this. LI 2462 will be revoked when Parliament resumes. Somebody will ask, what is LI 24? President Akufo-Addo brought this legislative instrument that gave people power to enter our forest reserve. Today, as we speak, 43 of our forest reserves are gone. We used to have around 183. Now 43 are gone under Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. So I salute you for not voting for the MPP. Let them stay in opposition. That's where they belong.